Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do with this channel, since it's kind of new for me, is show three-star attacks, but that unfortunately doesn't mean I'm going to three-star every single attack that I do. And I think one of the things that I was lacking the most in YouTube videos, or that when I was looking for things, was all I saw was successful three-star attacks, which is great, but it doesn't show where the three-star attacks of decent strategies that go wrong and where you can learn from those mistakes. And that's where I've learned the most, is from when I've made mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and show it's just a horrible, horrible war for me, a horrible, horrible attacks for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of my attacks that, again, I think the strategy was very sound. It was good strategy, but the execution was just horrible, and the heals were horrible. So I decided to go mass hog with this one. It's not a very complex base, not very difficult. You can have a couple spots where it could be double giant bombs, like here, like here. Here's a bad spot. Here's just a regular giant bomb, and right here too. Right here for just a single, and I don't really see it. And of course, sometimes you'll see people put them on outsides, like in these areas or something like that, right? So that those are all possibilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send my hog in right here, and it should path to right here and go into this cannon, and that way we'll go ahead and trip if a bomb is in that area. And go ahead and grab the lure also, and we'll bring it back here, and we'll do the clan castle kill with our standard barbarians and wizards. And then what I was going to do is just go with mass hog right here, just Asian wallet, and send tons of hogs all through this area right here. And what I wasn't paying attention to was the pathing of the hogs, and that's the most important thing. Understand where your hogs are going to path through, and I think that's the most important thing. I only sent a few hogs into this area right here to take out this archer tower. And where is he going to go from here? He's going to go ahead and path straight into here. And where is the next? Then it's going to go right here. Then where is next? It's going to go right to the air sweeper, and so on. So you're only going to have a small amount of hogs that are going to go through this area. I wasted a complete heal here on just a few hogs, and it was the difference of my raid. What I could have done much better is I either could have sent a lot more hogs in through this area, and then my heal here would have been justified, or I could have just let that heal go and let the other hogs, which when they're sent this way, they'll go ahead and path from here, and then some of them might jump over to here, but most likely they'll take the easier route from instead of going over the wall, they'll go to the next one, and then they'll jump from here, and then here, and then here, and so forth, and do that kind of pathing. So you'll see when I replay the attack, and you'll see what happened with that. So let's go ahead and let's do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show the replay of this attack and see what we can get from it. So again, we'll go ahead and throw the hog down to grab the lure and hopefully trigger a giant bomb. This is the first attack, so I didn't have any scouting or anything like that to fall back. And there we go. You see that we can actually grab the giant bomb and trigger a Tesla to pop up. We'll go ahead and take care of the standard clan castle kill with dropping barbarians and following it up with wizards. And hopefully our clan castle kill squad doesn't die. I send some hogs in here, and notice that only 3, 4 of them, 5, 6 of them go into that archer tower, and then they split back off to the cannon. So I really only have a couple of them on the mortars. I lose them to spring traps and then heal 1 or 2 of them, which is a complete waste for a hog patch. You'll see this other pack to the left. There's much more. That was actually not a bad heal at that point. And then I'll go ahead and drop another heal. Now I'm completely out of heals, so I'm in trouble here. I mean, I have a lot of hogs. They're taking care of the defense. I should have dropped a poison at this point too and killed those skelly traps. But I'm going to get in trouble, you'll see in just a second. If I would have saved that heal, that first heal that I wasted, and dropped it right here, I would have gone and completely avoided, or at least avoided the damage of the giant bomb. I still would have tripped it, but all my hogs would have been sitting in heals, and they would have been fine after that. So I lost all my hogs because they were down to 0 health, and the Teslas fire so quickly that they can take care of each one of those hogs really quickly. And at this point, my raid is done. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. Try to go ahead and get some extra percentage with the new change in the patch, but it's not going. There's no way I'm going to go ahead and 3-star this. And 2 stars is good, but I never go for 2 stars. I go for 3 stars. 2 stars is good if it happens instead of 1 star. It's always better, but a 2-star for me is not a successful raid. So it's always good to get as many stars as possible, but I'm going to go for as many as I possibly can. 3 stars is always the goal. So we'll go ahead and speed this up. It's just clean up for all the wizards and everything else like that. But you'll see that it really doesn't matter. They're going to run out of time. There's no way they can take care of that king. And they would have potentially gotten that town hall if I just had a couple more seconds left. But again, that wasn't my goal. So there's, again, a lot of things I could have done much, much better. But the deciding factor was definitely the heal that I wasted in the first one. I should have never dropped that. As soon as those hogs went to spring traps, I should have just abandoned that heal and not even thought about doing it. And gone right around the circle, right around the horseshoe, and I could have just healed in this spot, gone here, healed in this spot, and then come back and healed right in this spot right here, and that would have definitely been a successful raid, as the hogs would have passed through here. I would have probably had about 10 hogs for cleanup, maybe even a little bit more, and it would have been absolutely no problem to finish the raid.